Welcome to Election Connection Podcast Episode 5, Pre-Registration. My name is Liv and this is Kalia. Let's talk about one of our registration campaigns for 2023, engaging our youth and pre-registering as many 16 and 17-year-old youth as possible. We believe in empowering the future generation and shape our democracy from an early age.
California has reached a monumental milestone. We've surpassed 1 million pre-registered 16 and 17-year-olds. That's the equivalent to the amount of voters in our very own Santa Clara County. Just imagine the influence our youth will have in our democratic process. Our pre-registered youth will automatically become voters when they turn 18. This is exciting because they'll be able to participate in the upcoming presidential primary or general elections in 2024.
As for Santa Clara County, we are the largest county in Northern California. According to the latest Secretary of State report of registration, here are the rankings for the top counties in California for pre-registration.
In first place, we have the reigning champs, Los Angeles County, with an astonishing 26,859 youth pre-registrations. Los Angeles County is home to 5.6 million registered voters. Talk about a dominating performance.
In the second spot, we have Orange County with an impressive 10,866 pre-registrations and 1.9 million registered voters.
Now here comes the real nail-biter. San Diego County snags the third spot, keeping the heat on Orange County with a neck-and-neck race, with a total of 10,864 pre-registered youth. San Diego is only 2 pre-registered youth behind Orange County, but boasts an impressive 1.8 million registered voters. And for our runners-up, Riverside comes in fourth with 8,449 pre-registered youth. San Bernardino comes in fifth with 7,876 pre-registered youth, and our very own Santa Clara County comes in sixth with 7,595 pre-registered youth. Liv, can you tell our viewers what strategies Santa Clara County has to boost their pre-registration numbers?
Yeah. One of our key strategies has always been to collaborate with our community-based organizations and leaders who have strong ties and connections within the schools. The League of Women Voters has also been very active educating our future voters. They constantly do incredible work with civic engagement. We are always looking to partner with schools, host rallies, voter registration drives, and other opportunities to get in front of our youth.
Pre-registering to vote in California is a simple and empowering process. Let me break it down for you step by step. Step 1. Are you a 16 or 17-year-old youth residing in California? If the answer is yes, you're eligible to pre-register. Step 2. Visit your local county elections office and grab a California voter registration form. You can also visit sccvote.org/prereg or registertovote.ca.gov. Step 3. Fill out the form with your personal information, and it may be helpful to know your political party preference. Make sure you double-check for accuracy. Step 4. If you completed your form by paper, you can mail it in for free. If you completed it online, all you have to do is click Submit. That's all there is to it. Pre-registering takes less than 5 minutes, and your registration will automatically become active when you turn 18 years old.
Next up, I would like to introduce our special already pre-registered guest, Joey. Thank you for joining us today. The first question we want to ask you is, what do you believe is the most effective approach to get 16 and 17-year-olds pre-registered to vote?
So I believe that it's very important to specify that the process of pre-registering to vote is a very quick and easy process to start, and it's seamlessly put into effect when you turn 18. When I started, it was about a 5-minute process and a little slip that I had to fill out. And then as soon as I turned 18, I received my voter ID card and I was set to go.
Awesome. Have you ever run for an election in your high school, or do you know anyone that has? If so, how were your peers inspired to go out and vote? We'd love to hear if you have any successful campaign strategies.
So a lot of my friends did run for a lot of the student body, and whether it may be president or historian campaigns. So one of the things that they did was they would make huge posters and signs, and they would walk around campus showing off these signs, answering questions that voters may have, and trying to persuade others to vote for them. They would have like a catchy line tied to their last name, things like that, to bring awareness and have a sense of unity to the voters. So those were some of the successful strategies that I did see.
Okay. Another question is, has there been any events at your school or any opportunities to raise awareness about pre-registration?
So for a lot of the community fairs or events, things like the Cherry Blossom Festival, there would always be a stand from the ROV or from other Santa Clara County groups that would come out, and they would always have the placard of pre-register to vote as well as whatever current topic they're talking about. Those I've always seen those whenever I go to the fairs and such.
How proactive is your school at educating students about the importance of voting? Is it a topic that is covered in a curriculum or you mentioned at all?
Voting is a very public and very well conversed topic in our school. We have both in our government courses and our econ courses, we talk about it all the time. We have very specific units about it. We cover some previous what the media shows as maybe might be a scandal, things like that. We go over the history of voting. We go over the current day topics for voting, the process of how it's done, things like that. And in econ, we go over like the percentages of how many people vote based off of location and things like that. So yes, voting is very widely discussed at our school.
All right, so we have one more question for you. Are you planning to vote? And if you are, what drives you to take part in this civic duty? And if you're not planning to vote, we'd love to understand your perspective as well.
So I am very much planning on voting in the next upcoming election. I believe it is important for us to take charge in what we believe in rather than just sitting around and hoping something would happen. It's important that we use our voice and we include ourselves in the democracy.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and experience with us. Your perspective really gives us a glimpse into the world of pre-registration and youth engagement in our democratic process.
Yeah, that was a great answer. Thank you, Joey. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and experience with us. Your perspective gives us a glimpse into the world of pre-registration and youth engagement in our democratic processes. As we conclude this episode, we want to emphasize that each and every one of us has the power to make a difference. By pre-registering to vote, staying informed, and actively participating in our democracy, we can shape our future.
Remember, your voice matters and your vote counts. Together, let's continue to amplify the voices of young people, encourage civic engagement, and build a stronger and more inclusive democracy. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Election Connection. Make sure to follow us at SEC Vote on social media platforms and visit us at secvote.org. We hope you elect to connect. We hope you elect to connect. Damn, you got that.
So cheesy. I feel so cheesy because I'm like, elect.